This joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me. This joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me. This joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me. The world didn't give it, the world can't take it away. We've been singing this song all throughout this Christmas season as we light our Advent candles. And as I was reading the psalm that is given for this week, Psalm 126, it's a song about joy. About how when we are in it, when the troubles are around, when the weariness is weighing us down, that those who go out, who've experienced those troubles, that weariness, the tears, will come back with joy. That those who have gone out weeping will come home with shouts of joy. That those who have gone out so that those who have been sowing tears will reap joy. And I think that's one of the reasons why we're spending this time in the scriptures this year, asking, how does a weary world rejoice? That life isn't always easy. That there are troubles in the world and troubles in our own lives. But when we're in the midst of that weariness, when we're in the midst of the troubles, there are always going to be moments that gives us a glimpse of God, that gives us a experience of joy. It can be seeing the flowers that are still blooming in my yard, hearing the bird song, watching a hummingbird fly in front of me to get to the nectar. It can be the snuggles with your cat, the walks with your dog, the song that just every time you hear it makes you stop in your tracks. That those moments, that joy, isn't something that we want people to take away from us. And it's something that we should so work hard at to make sure everybody has the chance to experience it. And so today, I just want you to close your eyes as we breathe in and pray. Take a deep breath and let those words sink into you. This joy that I have, the world didn't give it to me. The world didn't give it, and the world can't take it away. Holy God, help us to experience joy this season. Help us to, in the midst of sorrow and grief, remind ourselves that that's not all there is. That on the other side, that in the next day, week, or month, we will again experience laughter. We will again experience joy. We will have that moment that just takes us outside of ourselves and puts us in the presence of awe. So God, we invite you to bring those moments of joy to us. Help us to recognize those moments of joy. And help us to seek out those people who help us to experience it. And oh God, that doesn't mean our hearts aren't weary and praying for this world where there is so much pain. We are with the people who are experiencing storms that are frightening and terrifying, that are flooding their homes and their streets. Our hearts are with those in the midst of armed conflict who can't escape the falling bombs. And our hearts are with those who are in a time of deep grief and sorrow, who are sowing tears because they've lost family members. They've lost a friend. There's been a change in their life that leaves them weeping. God, be with them in those moments. God, be with your weary world and help us to find those spaces and places where we can experience joy. So joy. Come home in joy. Amen.